American Delta Insurance. That's the subject of this week's What's in Store. We're visiting with Donna Villar. They offer multiple types of insurance. They represent multiple companies. Earlier this week, we talked about health insurance. We've talked about homeowners insurance. And today, to me, what is the most common insurance that people think? That's automobile insurance.
That's right. I mean, auto insurance can be very expensive. It can be very frustrating. A lot of people don't like to take the time to even deal with it. They don't like paying it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't like buying it, and especially when there's teenagers in the house. But it's the most commonly used policy, I guess, because of the frequency in which we operate our auto in our vehicles and the exposure that we come in contact with, be it weather, rocks hitting our windshield, fender benders, and that sort of thing. So you need to know what you have.
Yeah, one of the things you told me is that a common mistake people make is when they're insuring their young drivers, they tend to shop based on price, and that may not be so smart, right?
No, I mean, sometimes you want to get Junior the car of his dreams or a souped up truck, you know, that you spend a lot of money on, and as a result, the insurance policy is going to be expensive because you're putting an inexperienced driver behind the wheel trying to show off his loud pipes or big tires or whatever you've spent money buying, and you try to lowball your insurance by lowering your coverage limits, eliminating certain coverages, and as a result, you're exposing yourself to liability that with Junior out on the road.
Right. And again, one of the neat things about dealing with an independent agent like yourself and American Delta Insurance is, because you represent multiple companies, you can help guide the customer to the right company, the right coverage, and the right price.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And what I do is I like to sit down and just kind of discuss your particular situation. I don't like to just look at the coverage we're comparing against or the coverage that you feel like you may need. Of course, you are the one writing the check, so you make the ultimate decision. But I want you to understand the coverage, how the coverage works for you, how it could help you in certain situations to be properly insured, of course. But mainly I try to counsel you and look at your situation and give you advice on what I feel is the best coverage to meet your needs.
And when you talk about auto insurance, you need to talk about boats, you need to talk about jet skis, those types of items as well.
Right, that's right. So you have your auto, we have to insure that because Louisiana law requires it. However, there are limitations in that your homeowner policy doesn't cover your four-wheeler or your boat. So you have it backed into the garage burns on top of it. The homeowner policy won't pay for that. So you have to insure that separately. If you have jewelry, fine arts, furs, that sort of thing, that all has to be insured separately.
So American Delta Insurance and Donna Villar, they're your one source for coverage on all of your insurance needs. Make sure you check them out. That's today's What's in Store.